Sorry about that, guys. I accepted Jacob's invite to play some Showdown, and I guess Jacob is on OGen. And when I went to OGen, it disconnected the internet connection and it disconnected the live stream. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that Jacob was on OGen. Sorry about that, Jacob. I don't really play OGen. It throws me off big time. All right, I gotta get done with this. I gotta win 6 more games in a row to complete this challenge. Yeah, sorry about the lost connection. When I tried connecting, accepting Jacob's invite, he was on OGen, so I lost my connection and the stream went dead. But it's all good. I'm gonna finish up this challenge either way. But that kind of sucked. Hoping I'll run into Paradox because I got a little message to send them. But yeah, Jacob, if you're out there, and since you sent me the invite on OGen, it made me lose the stream and it made me lose my internet connection. I can't connect to OGen, or else I would play you. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think I'll be done with this in about... Okay, good, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob, when I tried connecting with you on the OGen, I lost the stream and I lost internet connection. It doesn't let me to connect to anyone that's on OGen, or else I would have played you. Sorry about that, my dude. I know you on OGen. If you would have told me, I would have told you it wasn't gonna let me connect. But I was like, what's going on here? I was like, this isn't MyTeam, and then I realized I was on, OGen. The game looks completely different over there in OGen. Kind of threw me off. I was like, what's happening over here? But damn, that kind of sucks because I really like playing people from the chat. It's actually the funnest. It's actually the most fun I have with the game is when I'm playing the people from the chat. It's one thing to play random people that you're matched up to. It's another thing to play like your friends from the chat. And I prefer playing my friends from the chat. Yeah, I know you on PS4. As soon as I tried connecting to that game, I lost the stream and I lost internet connection. But if anyone ever wants to play Showdown or play some 5v5, I'm always down because, like I said, I love playing people that I know from the chat. I'm kind of competitive that way. And I think it's more fun than just playing and getting matched up with people, random people. The funny thing is sometimes when you get matched up with random people, you make some good friends that way. I've met a lot of people through the PlayStation Network and through like the 2K community. Like Jacob. But after this, I'm gonna take, like I said, a little kind of like a dinner break. And then I'll be back later on tonight because I want to run some Showdown and some Park. I'm trying to get to 60 wins in Showdown. I'm 9 wins away. I think I can get that done tonight. In one night, I can end my Showdown season. And I'm also thinking about trying to snipe the Kembe Mutombo. I like to do a lot of sniping at night. So I want to see if I can snipe the Kembe for a cheap price. And I really got to run Wemby and Dark Matter Chet because I just bought those 2 players recently. I bought Opal Wemby for the team and I got Dark Matter Chet. And I'm feeling real iffy about both of those players. I cannot stress that enough, like how iffy I feel about both of those players. Chet has got really weak strength, and Wemby moves a little bit slow for a Galaxy Opal, even on full speed. Okay, I think I gotta win 5 more games, and like I said, I think I can get this done in like 20 minutes. I just don't want to blow this win streak. So I'm gonna lock in for a little bit, make sure we don't lose this, guys. But I really appreciate everyone coming through and coming back. Like I said, I lost the connection when I was trying to connect to Jacob. He's on PlayStation 4 and on OGen, and I lost the stream and I lost the internet connection for the game. Yo, what up, Jacob? Another Jacob in the room. Jacob, how are your Cavs doing? I want to know, my dude, how are your Cavaliers doing? I know you like to brag about your Cavs. And Jacob, were there any games on today, or I kind of been busy grinding the game, so I lost track of the games today. Were there any games on tonight? I don't mean to sound like a casual, but like I woke up super late today, so I have no clue of what's going on. And then I just started grinding the game as soon as I woke up. Oh, that sucks, Jacob. Jacob, are you grinding anything in the game, or are you just at the park like always? Did you get your 5-game win streak at the park? Because you get a Dark Matter event piece if you get that 5-game win streak at the park. Jacob over here lives at the park. I don't know how people get 400 wins at the park. I find that very sweaty, very stressful, and very intense. I cannot do 400 wins in the park in a season. I think getting 60 to 80 wins in Showdown is easier than getting 400 wins at the park. Getting 400 wins at the park means you have to win about 10 to 15 games a day at the park. That's a lot of winning at the park, especially if you're trying to team up with randoms. You know, I jump on Showdown every night when I get home from work. I get like an easy 3 to 4 wins a night. It's not that sweaty. If I go to the park, oh my God, trying to get like a 3 to 4 game win streak is like mission impossible for me. I completely suck ass at the park. So I find park real difficult, real sweaty. Oh, come on, I just want to get this part of the agenda over with. I really, really want to jump on Showdown tonight because, like I said, I have a team that I'm really happy with. Like, for once, I'm super, super happy with my team. Jacob, Let me know what your team is looking like afterwards. Send me an image. Send me a pic of it. And I'll try to help you out in any way that I can with your lineup. But like I said, these agendas, they're real easy. The challenges are like super easy to complete. They're just a little bit boring and real repetitive, real tedious, and time consuming. So it's a lot to get done. Sometimes these challenges get like a bit overwhelming. It's like out of nowhere, there's no content, and then the next minute 2K overwhelms you with like too much content. And it's been a lot to complete. I had to complete the playoff challenges, and then I got that done, and then it was time to move on to this. And I've been grinding out the game for like 3 days now straight. Been grinding out the game all weekend. Okay, I think I need 4 more breakout wins. I think the reason why they call it the breakout board is because you want to break the fuck out of this mode and leave it ASAP. Like as soon as possible, you want to break the fuck out of this boring ass mode. I think that's why they call it the breakout board. I have finally figured out why they call it the breakout board. Because you want to break the fuck out of it. It's that damn boring. It's mind-numbingly boring. I'm going to turn into a numbskull afterwards. Okay, I need 4 more breakout wins, and then I'm done. And then I'll be able to finally break the fuck out. Okay, let's see what I haven't completed, because I feel like I've completed most of this board. Is there even 4 games left to do over here? Oh, please let there be 4 games left. Okay, there's 4 games left. There's 2 right here. There's another one right here, another one right here. But afterwards, I'm going to try to complete the board and see if any special like warp opens up or like if any sort of good prize pops up, because the prizes right now are garbage. Hoop Invaders base pack, that's like from season 1 or 2. A fan favorite deluxe pack, nothing good is going to come of that. An Ironclad deluxe, that's so old. Lords of Leaping, that's another old promo. That's another old promo. A Prime Deluxe pack. Who knows if you're gonna get anything good out of that? But it's all crappy ass packs. It's a bunch of RNG prizes. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this game over with as quickly as possible, because you can get these if you're gonna do the 12 wins in a row, you should do it in triple threat, because you can get these games over with in about 3 minutes each. Where the clutch time games are gonna take you 5 minutes each, so that means to get the 12 wins, it's gonna take you about 55 minutes, maybe an hour. Yeah, a complete hour to do. Where I think if you just do the 12 wins in a row doing triple threat, you can get it done in about 40 minutes tops. And it is not fun. It's just super repetitive. Guys, who do you think is coming out this Friday? I think it's going to be Invincible King James. Let me know what you guys think they're going to release on Friday. I think it's going to be LeBron. And I think he's going to be easily 10 to 11, maybe 12 million. He's going to be enough that no one's going to want to spend that much MT on one single person. I know I don't. My LeBron James has 36 legends on him. I don't need the invincible one. My LeBron already has more legends that the invincible one is going to come with. So I really don't need it. What I want to do is I want to stack my MT back up to 10 million or 11 million. I was at 11.2, but I started shopping. So I want to get my MT back up to 11.2 and still hold on to my players that I currently have. But if Chet and Wemby don't pan out for me today in ShowDown, those are the first two people I'm going to sell, is that Galaxy Opal Wemby and that Dark Matter Chet. I'm going to give them a try. I bought them tonight, you know, to run them in ShowDown. But they better, like, really perform well for me to keep them. Because I'm real iffy about those two cards. As much as I love Wemby and Chet, Galaxy Opal Wemby I think is a little bit dated and maybe moving a little bit slow out there. And Chet is really weak. Like, his strength is really low. And so is his driving dunk and his driving lane layup. But I like Wemby and Chet because of their height. So I bought them and I'm going to give them a try in ShowDown tonight. But if they don't meet my standards, they're out of here. I think I want to get that Dark Matter. The Dikembe Mutombo looks amazing. I think that Dark Matter, the Dikembe Mutombo has to be the best center in the game right now, especially as far as it goes with Dark Matters. But he's definitely one of the best centers in the game. Dark Matter, the Dikembe Mutombo is always good each year. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this up as soon as possible. My family just got home and it's time to do the dad thing. But I'm here, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I really appreciate it. If everyone could just like up the stream, would really, really appreciate that. But this is the easiest way to do this challenge and the quickest way to do it. Try to get your 12 wins by doing the triple threat breakout. That game took maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do. I've got 3 more left. All right, I think I got 3 wins left and I'm done. And I've got a ton of event packs to open up. I'm going to be there all night opening up the event packs. Okay, I need 2 more wins, I think. Let me check real quick. 3 more wins. I got to keep up the streak for 3 more games. All right. Almost got the whole board completed. That's the one good thing about doing these challenges, is that while you're doing it, you're also going to complete the breakout board, which is going to lead to some prizes. And at the end of this, when I got the breakout board completed, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick one of these prizes. Hopefully it's something good. But these games are really, really simple, but really on the boring side. Oh my God, it's in that retrovision. I hate this retrovision. It looks like I'm using a TV from 1985. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I do like it, but it makes it difficult to time your shot. What does it look like? It looks like a tube TV. It looks like they're making you play from an old school tube TV. But it is pretty cool. I do enjoy when they do it. It is pretty fun. It just makes the shooting a little bit more difficult. I think they do that on purpose. They're like, how can we make the game more difficult? We'll put it on Retrovision. It's going to look like a TV from 1989. Like, this is really how video games used to look like back in the day. This is what 2K used to look like in the early 90s. Or whenever it came out. This is what 2K used to actually look like. Especially if you were playing through a tube TV. But after this, I gotta take a little bit of a food break. I have to find something to eat. But yeah, this game should be pretty easy to do and pretty... I'll get it over with pretty quickly. And then I'll be down to 2 wins. Yeah, it does look retro. Yeah, no, it looks like a TV from when I was born. You're right. No, it does not look like a TV from the 1940s. That's my boy in the background, my 7-year-old boy. He always wants to be a part of the stream. I really don't mind. He is the joy of my life. I see that you're back, Papa. You're back in the videos, back in the streams? Getting used to? Okay, I'll get ready for all those views that are gonna flood in. Everybody always wants in on the live streams. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'll try to get this over with as quickly as possible. Sasha isn't too bad of a card. He actually can shoot pretty good. Except for right there, where he misses the wide open shot. I don't know if it's this retro vision, but my shot's been a little bit off. That's for sure. Okay, let's get Sasha the ball. Okay, he's back to being money. After this, I gotta win 2 more games and the challenge is completed. And then I got like 1 more thing to do in salary cap. I gotta hit 7 3-pointers with 5 glitch players in the lineup. Yeah, I know you can turn it off. I kind of like it. I think it's cool to see the game in this retro vision every once in a while. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm just complaining to complain. But I actually find it pretty cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. It kind of makes me feel like I'm watching a game from 1985 when TV used to look like this. But yeah, can you believe TV actually used to look like this back in the days? Yeah, it was a pain in the ass to watch a game. It's very low def. It was very low def back then. But it's funny, like back then I don't even think there was a such thing as 4K or 2K or anything like that. It was just standard low definition TV with very little detail in it. Okay, I got 2 more games left, and we should be over with this challenge pretty soon. And then if anybody wants to run any showdown, I am down to run some 5v5. I am itching to play 5v5. And I don't know what's going on this year. Nobody wants to play any 5v5. Like, nobody wants to smoke. Like, you know, it's just a good, friendly, competitive game. That's it. And for some reason, nobody wants the smoke this season. Nobody wants to play 5v5. Nobody wants to take on the challenge. Nobody's competitive like that this year. Everybody just wants to go out to the park. Which, I love the park, but, you know, it's not the mode that I take seriously. I go to the park to have fun and just play casually. I don't think it's the mode that people take seriously. For me, the main mode is still Showdown. You know, the main mode is always going to be 5v5. It's the whole reason why we play MyTeam. Is the whole reason behind building a team.
Too expensive.
Jay, I think when it comes to Mutombo, you're gonna have to wait till Tuesday. When the super packs drop on Tuesday and everyone's ripping those super packs, the price on Mutombo should come down. I don't know if he's gonna be half of what he's costing right now, but I want to say he's gonna at least come down 200,000 to 300,000 MT if you wait till Tuesday. I think on Tuesday, you're going to find it that he'll be a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable. So just wait a couple of days, Jay, and you should be able to get him for way cheaper. Yo, what's good, Corby? Also, Jay, if you try to buy a base Dikembe Mutombo, I think you can get him for a really decent price if you try to get him with no legends whatsoever. If you just get a base Mutombo, I think you can get him for 300,000 to 400,000 MC. But if you want to get them any cheaper than that, you're gonna have to wait. You know, until Tuesday. Now, what do we get over here? They're giving me a shard, but I don't exactly know what this shard is. But I can't take it right now because I'm still on that win streak and I don't want to lose it. I believe I have to win 1 more game to complete that win streak. Let me check on it real quick. Nope, I need 2 more games to complete the 12-game win streak. That's ridiculous. I can understand 5 games. I can understand 10 games. But 12 games, that's a bit much, 2K. It shouldn't be a 12-game win streak. It's pretty time-consuming. Okay, but I got 2 triple threat games left right here. I think I can get it done in like 10 minutes. Let's see, it's 9:05. Let's see if I can get this done in 10 minutes. Hey, I'm Corby. Did you get your 5 wins at the park for the Dark Matter event card? If you didn't get that 5-game win streak, if you just wait a little bit, I'll join you out there at the park. And I'll try to get that win streak with you. I need you to carry me to 5 wins. If you guys don't know who Corby is at the park, he is Dead Man Walking. He is a park legend. And he's the only person that I can get park wins with. He's the only person that can carry me to wins. That's how bad I suck at park. Really not that much of a park player. I'm more of a showdown player. And it's funny, you could be really good at Showdown. It doesn't mean that's going to translate into being a good park player. And you could be really good at the park and then completely suck ass in Showdown. It just depends on what mode you're into. Jacob, that's a really good fun agenda to do. And as you're completing those agendas, you're going to notice that you're getting 2,000 MT for completing every single agenda. So when you do all of them, by the end of it, you're going to make about 32,000 MT from just completing those challenges. So that was a pretty good fun agenda to complete. You know, it wasn't too stressful or anything. Oh my gosh. I just noticed I'm losing this game. Oh no, I'm winning. I'm winning. I thought I was losing for a second. I was like, I've only scored 2 points. I was just tripping out. But I need to get those park wins later on tonight. Hopefully, when I get on later on tonight, hopefully the park isn't as sweaty. But lately, the park has been sweaty no matter what time you go on. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks and Laker fan. But I'm mostly a Laker fan. I haven't been really into the Knicks in quite some time. But now that my Lakers have been booted out of the first round, the only thing I've got left are well, now that the Lakers have been booted out since the first round, all I've got left are the Knicks. Yeah, Jacob, those playoff agendas, they weren't too bad. They were just time consuming. You know, most of them were okay. They were kind of fun. Just a little bit repetitive. I always think that 2K needs to put more effort into making these agendas and challenges like a little bit more fun and not so repetitive, because it gets pretty tedious. It's a little bit boring. But at least they're easy to do, and at least you can get them done pretty quickly. And lately, a lot of these agendas have been leading to a lot of good stuff. Jacob, did you put in all of your locker codes? I think this weekend they gave out like 8 different locker codes that you have to put in like as soon as possible. Yo, what up, ref? What's good with you, my boy? Ref, you heading to work or you got the day off today? Yo, ref, did you see I got that 3-game win streak with Kendrick Perkins in the lineup? I got that 3-game win streak with K-Perk. Man, it was tough, but he turned out to be my best player on the team. He was like a baby Shaq out there. He really came through for me, actually, in that 3-game win streak. But it was pretty damn sweaty. Ref, what'd you do on your day off? Did you get anything done, or were you just grinding out the game?
Perkins is the reason why I wore 43.
Ref, you used to play high school basketball or college? I used to play some high school basketball. I wore number 3 for John Starks. I was a real big John Starks fan, so I used to wear number 3. Shot a lot of 3-pointers just like him. I used to try to imitate his game. Okay, I need one more triple threat win, and then this streak is actually completed. And the whole challenge will be completed. But I got to get this 12th win. So I've got to concentrate. Gotta lock into this game. It's crazy, ref. Kobe Bryant used to be really fond of Kendrick Perkins' game. He thought that Kendrick Perkins played really good defense. Hey, I'm just gonna try to get this win as quickly as possible. I really don't want to have to sweat this game out. I want to just get a nice early big lead. I don't even want this to be a semi-close game. It's funny how hard it is to stop the computer sometimes, especially when you need that final win. The computer will make it so hard to get that last win that you need. Look how easy they're scoring. It's like I can't stop them right now. I'm trying to play it. I'm actually trying to play it safe right now against the computer and just take a bunch of twos and win the game that way. I feel like right now I can't even afford to miss a shot. Like, that's how bad the computer's trying to win. Look at that. They're coming out, their guns are blazing. I really don't want to blow this final 12th game. I'll be so pissed if I have to do this over again. But I need this last game to complete that agenda, to complete that challenge. The computer is trying to make it as difficult as possible. It's funny, I tell my 7-year-old son, hey, I need to concentrate on the game, and he'll let me do everything but concentrate on the game. But I love him so much. Cannot live without him. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a cushion. The score is 12-7, and this is the last game that I need to win. I cannot believe how much I've completed in this game today. I got my 3-game win streak at salary cap, and now I've got my 12-game win streak for breakout. Oh my gosh. Got lost on defense. But this is the best way to complete this 12-game win streak that you got to do for breakout. Just do 12 triple threat games, and it should take you about 30 to 40 minutes at the most. It's just you got to lock in for 12 fucking games in a row. And I find that pretty annoying. The most difficult part is having to lock in and concentrate for 12 of these boring-ass games. That's the truth. None of these games are difficult. It's just that you got to lock in for 12 of them. I don't care. Alright, game over with. We just got ourselves the 12-game win streak. Let's go back over there and see if the agenda's completed. So, Ref, what are you getting in tonight? What are you going to be grinding? Are you going to go after that Park streak? You need 5 wins at Park to get a Dark Matter event card.
What's good?
Yo, what's good, Keon? Man, I just got done grinding out salary cap and the breakout board. I got my 3-game win streak in salary cap, and I also got my 12-game win streak at the breakout board. So, and while I was doing that agenda, I completed the whole breakout board. And it's time for me to break out of here because the breakout board is boring. That's why they call it the breakout board, because you got to break out of it. It's so damn boring. You want to break out by the end. But let me go check over here and make sure that the challenge is completed. And that, yep, we just got our Dark Matter event card, and that challenge has been completed. Ooh, and we're gonna get 100 overall event cards soon. So this is all completed now. This is finally all completed now. And I have one thing left to do in salary cap, which I need to get 7 3-pointers. I need 6 more. And then I'm done. I'm done with all of these challenges. Every single event challenge has been completed. Yo, W's on that, Keon. Keon, how hard was it to get those 3 wins in a row in salary cap or showdown? They made that so difficult to get those 3 damn wins. It was such a sweat fest.
And I got my 5 playing with randoms.
No way, Keon. You got your 5-game win streak at the park playing with randoms? I wish you would have waited for me. I would have played, I would have teamed up with you at the park because I need those 5 wins still. I'm going to try to do that tonight, and hopefully the park is a little bit less sweatier tonight. But, man, I need to get those 5 wins.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting next to you.
Sit next to me. All right, hopefully I can get 6 3-pointers made right here. And then I'll be done for the day. And then afterwards, I'm going to take a little dinner break, and I'll be back later on tonight, like around 10:30, maybe 11. I'll be back on, and I'll probably stream the rest of the night.
And Coach Stan Van Gundy.
I just wanted to get these agendas out the way, these challenges out the way, and then I'm going to do showdown and park the rest of the night. I don't even care if this guy wins this game. I'm just trying to get 6 3-pointers out here.
And here's Crawford.
I need to make 6 3-pointers in this game.
Nope.
I'm a really bad 3-point shooter, so this might actually take me 2 salary cap games. Oh my gosh, this guy's starting the game off with a self alley-oop. I don't care what he does. I just got to make 6 3-pointers.
Johnson for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
This is going to take me a little bit of time here.
Crawford's got it. And finished off by Oubre.
Hopefully I can make at least 3 in this game and 3 in the next game.
Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Smith.
This guy's playing this game like it's the NBA Finals over here.
Launches a 3. Great D that time from Oubre.
My dude, I'm just trying to get some 3-pointers made. That's it. That's all I got to do is complete a challenge out here.
In the corner, it's
I ain't trying to make this game sweaty. I already got my 3-game win streak. I hate when people take salary cap so damn seriously. It's the casual mode.
It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lobs it up for Jordan. It's tipped and stolen by Holland.
Look at this guy trying to be cheesy and spam the steal button every time. When you see people are spamming the steal button, that's because they suck really bad at offense, so they have to get themselves extra possessions. So anytime you see somebody spamming the steal button, don't sweat it. It means they're really bad at offense and they're trying to just get extra possessions. He's running 2 dark matters out here in salary cap like a retard.
Johnson for 3. Nice D from Crawford.
Yeah, 2 dark matters in salary cap. Can you believe that? It's ridiculous. Yeah, and I'm over here running diamonds, just trying to make 3s. He acts like it's the NBA Finals.
He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
No, this guy is bringing out his A game like he's never won a game of salary cap in his life. All right, wait. I'm just going to give him the win because he's being like annoying as fuck. I'm just trying to make some threes and get my threes out of here.
He was acting like it was the finals of the game.
No, he was acting like it was the NBA Finals.
He was like this.
Like he was, like he was gonna win a trophy from it.
Yeah, all he won is it don't matter.
For real, this is the
If I don't need the win, I'm really not trying to sweat it out. I'm not trying to salary cap. I didn't play any salary cap this season, so it's not like I'm able to get any of the rewards from salary
The
cap.
NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight.
Oh, Keon,
NBA players Richard
salary cap
Jefferson
has turned
and
into
Greg
the new
Anthony.
unlimited, and that's why I like it a lot. Last season, salary cap was a lot of fun for me. This season, salary cap isn't as fun for me because now everyone's bringing dark matters into salary cap, and salary cap isn't meant for you to run dark matters. It's meant for you to run amethyst cards and diamonds and like a pink diamond at the very most. Not for you to be running, dark matters. Like it then becomes unlimited. It's no longer, salary cap.
So now it's like really.
No, I refuse to run dark matters in salary cap. I believe it ruins the mode.
And so off the tip, it's New York.
So
Pass to Johnson.
it defeats the purpose of salary cap.
Here's Shireman.
But I just need to make these 6 speed pointers, and then I'm done with this
one for
agenda.
3. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
But
On defense, Miami.
it's surprising how tough salary cap has gotten when it's
Smith
supposed to
for
be the
three.
casual mode.
Doesn't go for it. Great
But I just gotta
defense
make
from
these 6
Oubre.
threes, and then I'm out of here.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Oubre. Collins wide open. He fires.
Okay, this guy is flash pausing. I don't know why. No one hasn't even scored yet. But it definitely delays the game. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's gonna get a W like this. I don't want the W. I don't want the timer to run out. I just need to make 6 speed pointers, and then I'm out of this mode. Nope.
real showdown is
Target with
not
his
that
three.
sweaty.
Smith right side. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Oh my gosh, I needed that 3. Oh, I don't know what's up with this guy, but he's already given up. I don't want the win. I don't need the win anymore. I just need to make some threes. Oh my gosh, he's already quit. That sucks. I just got a win in salary cap that I didn't even want. Not too bad. At least I got an event card and I got to move up. I didn't quit 2K. It was the other guy. You know, Angelo, I've always heard great things about Limited. I heard it was like once a week, and it was kind of like salary cap, but with a bigger cap. I wish I was playing the game when that mode was around, but I never got to play it. But I hear good things. I always heard good things about Limited. That it was a really fun
Hi,
mode.
everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by
Salary
Brett
cap was a
Berry and
really,
Greg
really fun
Anthony.
mode for me last season, but this season, now that they're introducing Dark Matters into the mode, I think it's kind of cheesy. I don't find it as fun anymore. It's like I'm playing salary cap to get away from ShowDown. I shouldn't be running into Dark Matters in salary cap.
This game is cheeks.
Yeah, it makes the game and it makes the mode really cheeks.
To lower the cap number.
This guy's got 12 wins and 4 losses. He is a salary cap pro.
And
I
it's
just
the
need to
Knicks
get
start
6
us
speed
off.
pointers and then I'm out of this
Pass to
mode.
Owens. Here is Perkins. Some nice passing by New York here. Smith fires from way outside. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Bird outside. Hands it from downtown.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Maybe this guy will let me turn this game into like a three-point competition.
Johnson outside for the three. Pass to Hollins. Johnson outside. Buries it from three-point range.
I only need to make five more three-pointers.
Sort of an opportunity from deep.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed
This guy
time from Brunson.
really is in salary cap. You could tell that he wants this win.
Tatum, that is how you respond.
And I don't mind. I'm just here to complete an agenda.
Fires the three. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low.
This guy's running Pink Diamond Michael Jordan in salary cap. I guess that's not too bad. I guess that's not too cheesy. I don't mind seeing a Pink Diamond in salary cap, but I don't think there should be Dark Matters in here. Stone, I have not got my 5-game win streak. I just got my 3-game win streak in salary cap, and then I got my 12-game win streak in breakout. And I'm gonna try to do the 5-game win streak at the park in a little bit. I'm looking to do that next. It's just I've been so bombarded with all of these agendas and challenges.
Out to try to find out where the defense is inexcusable. Well, we're chipping some orange paint.
And I've been trying to collect all of these event cards, but there's just so many event cards to collect. It's a little bit overwhelming. I've been like non-stop grinding for the last 3 days now.
One team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Yeah, it seems like everybody was on their grind.
And Shireman pulls it down.
Those playoff agendas really made me fall behind. There was a lot to do for those playoff agendas, and it took me 2 days to get those done.
Here in the first half of basketball. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's
where is Sasha?
He brings it up for Boston. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Johnson can't hit.
It is hard to shoot with these fucking glitched diamond players. It is not easy making shots with them. I cannot get their jumper down.
The team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the end.
Yeah, none of these challenges are hard. It's just that they're real time-consuming. They're real repetitive and tedious.
What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe.
Oh, Stoner, I hear those playoff cards. What they lead to is that you're going to be able to get an invincible. At the end of the playoffs, you're going to be able to get a free invincible if you complete all of those playoff challenges. But you have to do not all of them. You have to complete the ones from the winning team.
Through your entire basketball life,
but I got them all done, and I can't wait to see what invincible they're going to give us.
Has heard those messages loud and clear.
So he gets them both. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet.
Okay, I'm down to like 4 more three-pointers. That's all I need.
Settled in as a coach.
Oh my God, I was just telling people that, like, if you do all of those agendas, if you complete all of those challenges from the playoff agendas, you make about 32,000 MT at the end from completing all of those. So those challenges are worth completing, all of them, because you'll make like 32,000 MT off of it. I got all of them done.
Oh, good on the three. Here's Hollins. That'll do it for the first half. Boston on top, leading by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yeah, Keon, I recommend doing all of them, Keon. They're not that difficult. It's just time consuming. That's all it is. They didn't make any of these agendas too difficult. But they are pretty boring to do. But that's why I kind of do all of these agendas like on stream with you guys, because if it wasn't like for that, it would be really boring doing all of these agendas. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out and like allowing me to do these complete these challenges with you guys. It makes it a lot easier to do. It makes it more fun and tolerable. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys.
Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot.
Like I said, I'm always down to talk some 2K.
Fade away.
They don't call me NBA2k all day for no reason.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Here's Vujicic. And here's Perkins. From downtown.
Ooh, Sasha. That's one good thing about this Pink Diamond Sasha card. It really does have a nice release. It's a super smooth release, and it's easy to time.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Vujicic. And it's out of bounds.
Yeah, I was really surprised how nice Sasha was. He is super nice. His release is super nice.
Boston making a switch here.
Yeah, Jay, I got all of the playoff challenges completed. Every single one is completed. And like I said, if you do all of them, you make about 32,000 MT by the time you get done completing them. By the time you get done completing all those challenges, you probably make 32 to 35,000 MT.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Takes the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, when does round 2 start? Because I'm going to get started on round 2 as soon as it drops. It should drop on Tuesday, I'm guessing.
New York, no good that time.
But as soon as it drops, I'm going to get started on it. I've been grinding everything this season.
In this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Okay, how many more 3-pointers do I need? I think I need 2 more or 1 more.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Yeah, round 2 is probably going to start on Tuesday. And then they should drop more agendas for the event.
Here's Vujicic. And again, New York with
Ooh, I need 1 more now.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there.
But I'm pretty sure they're going to drop more agenda events.
That wide open, big time mistake.
Here's Wembanyama.
This guy's got the Ruby Wembanyama over here. He needs to evo that card up. That Diamond Wemby's pretty good once you evo him up.
The tray. They get it back. Pass to Hollins. Some nice passing by New York here.
Ooh, I thought that was the final 3 I needed.
Reset for the Knicks. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game.
Okay, yeah, so they're most likely going to drop those agendas on Tuesday. The good thing about round 2 is there's only going to be 8 teams, so it's not going to be too much like the first round.
From the arc, gets it to go from
Oop, I just completed that challenge.
Vujicic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Okay, I'm real glad that I was able to get that done.
Outside, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brunson with a clean look.
Keon, I think Peja Stojakovic is a really good card to get out of this glitched promo. Not only is he gonna and since he's glitched, he's gonna play really good defense. He's gonna be an elite slasher to the rim. He's gonna play above the rim and posterize people, and he's gonna make difficult layups because he is glitched. he's not just good for shooting. He's gonna be good on defense and slashing. That glitch Peja Stojakovic was so nice last year. It's always a good card to get every year. I had him last year. I used to use him all the time.
Bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Jordan. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always
How many event cards do you need to get Peja? Is it a lot?
In the corner, Smith with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The only card that I wanted from the event was the last event. I wanted to get that that Andrew Wiggins, but I didn't have a chance to get him. I kind of fucked up the last event. I ain't play it correctly.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, here's Tatum.
In the last event, I accidentally locked in a 100 card for Chris Bosh, and I couldn't get the card out. So I missed out on a bunch of MT. I got pissed off and I stopped doing it. But this event, I'm going to make up for the last event, and I'm going to make some MT off of this event. I'm going to milk this event for MT.
Outside Jordan.
I think the MT method is the best thing you can do.
Just 5 to shoot. And Shireman pulls it down. New York trails by 16. No good there.
And that's
I'm just trying to let this game end as quickly as possible because
the bloopers, right?
This guy definitely didn't make it a sweat fest for me to get those 6 3-pointers, and I really appreciate that.
And that in between Jay Brunson capable.
So I'm just gonna return the favor to him and not make this a sweaty game.
Boston leading by 18. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Vujicic's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so
okay,
far,
guys, and after this, I'm gonna do one more game at the breakout board to claim a prize, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and then I'll be back later on around 10 or 11 p.m.
Probably most proud of
and we can hang out the rest of the night. I'll be here all night.
Of the floor here tonight.
I'm gonna be playing some ShowDown at some park later. I'm gonna try to get that 5-game win streak at the park. So if anyone is trying to get that 5-game win streak at the park tonight, let me know and we could squad up. But I need to get it done.
3-pointer.
You could probably make about 200,000 MT from one Dark Matter event card. So it's definitely well worth the grind. And everybody should be doing it. Everyone should be trying to get that event card. No, Peja is super nice, Stoner. He's super clean.
And Howlands pulls it down.
It's one of the few cards that's in the exchange right now that I would actually consider getting if I wasn't doing the MT method. If I wasn't doing the MT method, Peja and those Dark Matter Premium Plus packs are the only thing worth it in the exchange right now. So if you're looking to get stuff out of the exchange, I would recommend the 99 Plus Premium pack, and I would recommend Peja Stojakovic. Those are the only thing worth your event cards. If not, you should be doing the MT method right now.
Feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean,
okay, I'm actually done, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a 100 overall event card.
Thank you for joining us.
Just one of these cards, is worth about 400,000 or 500,000 MT. If you do the MT method and you exchange everything and break everything down. And try to list everything in the auction house if you can. List your sneakers, list your takeover boost into the auction house. It really helps stack up your MT and add to it. Okay, I'm done with salary cap. And all of these players are going into the auction house now that I'm done with the challenge. Bam, there we go. Diamond event card. What else we got? Bam, 100 overall event card. Challenge completed, my guys. All of it done. It took me the whole weekend to get all 3 of these challenges completed. It took me the whole weekend. That's how time consuming and tedious it was. It was really repetitive shit. It's the same shit from the last event. Just you doing the same shit over and over. Yeah. I'm so glad I got it done. And for the rest of the night, I'm going to be doing a lot of showdown and a lot of park. I'm going to do one more game of the breakout board, and I'm going to see which prize is any good. Guys, should I do a fan deluxe pack, fan favorite, or should I do a prime deluxe pack? Do you think this is going to give me Giannis, or do you think this is going to give me T-Mac and Penny? Which one should I do? I'm going to go after the one that can give me Giannis.
Not worth it. Also, a smart thing to do is get the duo of Chris Paul and David West and
yeah, I know, Stoner. I know they kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of took away the MT method. They kind of nerfed it, but I still think trading in 2 diamond cards is still worth it. I think the MT method is still worth doing. I think at the end, the last event I made 2 million MT off of the MT method, and I was exchanging diamond cards for sneaker and takeover boost only, and I still made 2 million off of the last event. So I still think the MT method is worth doing if you have the time and the patience for it. But they did nerf it a little bit, I agree. It was much better when all you had to trade in was 1 amethyst card, and that amethyst card gave you a sneaker and takeover pack. But they did nerf it big time. And I hate when 2K does that. I hate when 2K realizes that, like, hey, the consumers have found a way to have fun with the game, and they found a way to make MT off of the game and make something a little bit easier on them, and then they nerf it and they take it away from us. When there was really no reason to take away the MT method. But they saw that it was making the consumer happy. They saw that it was an easy way for us to make MT, and they kind of just took it away from us. There was no reason to nerf it. If the community didn't take note of it and we weren't doing it, they would have not taken it away. But since they saw that the MT method was so popular and so many of us was doing it to get that free MT, you know, they nerfed it and they took it away from us. Yeah, Keon, Josh Giddey is pretty good. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Josh Giddey.
As did the first time.
It's funny, I need this 1 win to get that little crappy prize, and they're making it like so difficult. Look at Grant Hill over here playing defense. I've got that Dark Matter Grant Hill. I've never seen him play defense for my ass. Okay, I gotta get some 3s up. This is like the first time that I ever completed the breakout board. It wasn't as bad as people say, but it definitely wasn't that fun. I'm ready to break out from the breakout board. That's how boring it was. That's probably why they call it the breakout board. You play enough of that shit, you're ready to break the fuck out. The computer takes a lot of bad shots. Yeah, you see, Keon, even with the event, the MT method being a little bit nerfed, you were still able to make 500,000 off of the last event easily. So if you really put a lot of time into it, if you put the things you get from the event into the auction house, if you take the time to list them, you could even make more than 500,000 MT, even though it's been a little bit nerfed. So glad somebody took my advice and did the MT method. That's a W right there, Keon. 500,000 MT, that's a dub. That's a huge win. That's a major come up. Now, Keon, if you do the same thing this event, you just made yourself 1 million MT from just the MT method in the last 2 events. That's a dub. With 1 million MT, you can go buy yourself a full team of Dark Matters nowadays. Instead of wasting those event cards for a RNG pack that's going to give you nothing but a duplicate Dark Matter, you now can actually just go to the auction house and buy the player that you actually really want, that you have your eyes set on. So huge W. Oh, facts, Angelo. There's no reason to nerf that event because nowadays the Dark Matters are so cheap in the auction house, you know, like there's no reason to nerf the MT method. It's not like if you do the MT method, it's going to lead to you getting an invincible. It's just going to lead to you getting some decent players on your team, and it's like 2K doesn't even want to make that easy. You know, it's not like if 2K lets us do the MT method, we're going to be able to go out there and get an invincible Wemby. You're just going to be able to make yourself a decent team through the MT method. So I don't know why they don't allow the community to get away with it. It's like anything that makes life easier for the community, they just go ahead and nerf it. It's like they want to make things difficult on purpose. But Keon, Angelo, Hector, Stoner, thanks for hanging out, my dudes. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I do these agendas. It makes it that less boring. It actually makes it pretty tolerable for me to get through. Oh my gosh, Dalton. I told you, Dalton. I knew you were going to be able to do it, my dude. I'm glad you didn't give up on ShowDown. I know Tier 1 is tough, but I'm so glad you ain't give up on it. You know, you just gotta be patient with it. You gotta learn not to stress out over the losses. You just gotta accept the fact that sometimes you're gonna win some, and sometimes you're gonna lose some. And you gotta take your dubs and your L's like a man and just deal with it. You know, you got to fight through those L's and just move on and get to the next game and try to get to that next win. But I'm sure you're going to reach 60 wins.
Only won 2 games out of the last like 9 or 10. It's terrible.
No, I'm sure you've only, you know, I'm sure your winning percentage has gone down because I'm sure that Tier 1 is that difficult. So I wouldn't even sweat it, Dalton. I wouldn't even care if you're 2 for 11 in the last, 11 games or some shit. As long as you just keep on winning and you keep inching, closer and closer towards your goal, I wouldn't care what your winning percentage was or how many games you're losing. As long as you manage to reach that goal of 60 wins. Reaching 60 wins in Tier 1, it's so damn difficult. I think that's a huge accomplishment, and I think it's really impressive. Major W's on that, Dalton. Capital dubs on that. Yo, what up, Insano? Dalton, my advice is that next season, and since you're in Tier 1, you're most likely going to start off in Tier 10. If you don't want to be stressed out next season by all of those sweaty-ass games and all of those tryhards, I suggest you never leave tier 10. Stay in tier 10. Stay your fucking ass in tier 10, my dude. Don't even try to get out of tier 10. If you see that you're at that final notch and you're about to go into tier 10, lose the next 3 games in a row. Because I really hate it when I have to see people dealing with like that mental stress, you know, of ShowDown. And I don't think anybody wants to deal with that anymore, and it's not fun for anyone. So just stay in tier 10, my dude, and save yourself the trouble and the stress.
Then if my opponent quit the next game, I'd get a longer ban.
And then when you get banned from a game, go do some agendas. Go do some domination and grind out some MT. Take a break from ShowDown when you get banned from those games. But just take the ban and then go back to, you know, winning a couple of games. And then when you get to that final notch and you're about to tear up, quit a couple of games and lose. You know, but next season, if they start me off in tier 10 or they start me off in tier 13, believe me, I'm not even trying to get close to tier 2 or tier 3. The second you get into tier 5, they start matching you up with people from tier 1, 2, and 3. And I'm done with tier 1, 2, and 3. I don't even want to get to tier 1, 2, and 3. I don't want to get anywhere close to it.
It's more fun that
I want to stay as far away as possible from tiers 1, 2, and 3. And that's me being honest. I don't want to deal with the mental stress from it.
I got banned 4 times last weekend for 2 HRS at a time, and I didn't.
Dalton, I do that all the time. Before I go to work, I jump onto ShowDown to see if I can get any easy wins. If I see the first game is a sweat, I quit it. If I see the second game is sweaty, I quit it. If I'm able to get a win or 2 before I go to work, I'll take that win. But if I quit 3 games in a row and I get banned for 2 hours, who gives a fuck? I'm at work for the next couple of hours. So I do that every single time before I go to work, and I recommend doing it. You should be able to get some easy wins that way. And then for the games you don't want to play, for those real sweaty games that you don't want to play, just quit them. And who cares if you get banned? You're about to go to work. But guys, I'm done with all of the festival challenges. They're completely done. And I'm so glad they're done and out the way. Because I'm going to grind Park and ShowDown the rest of the night. Let me go over here to my unopened packs. And let's see what we got going on. These are all of the event cards that I've picked up from doing all of the challenges and completing them. This is everything I picked up thus far. And it's a lot of packs. And it's going to be a lot of work to pop these packs open, then break them down to diamond cards. And then I got to exchange those diamond cards into sneaker and takeover boost. And then from there, I got to list all of those sneakers and all of those takeover boosts into the auction house until they sell. And sometimes you got to list them multiple times. So it is a lot of work to make that 2 to 4 million MT that you can make off of these event cards. It's really worth doing all that work. It's the way I was able to stack up 11.2 million MT. It's the way I'm able to just go into the auction house and shop for whatever players I want. But you have to do the MT method. Okay, we're going to start with this sneaker pack. Dalton, I'm down to play some 5v5 right now, my dude. I've been wanting to play you for the longest. I'm ready whenever you are. I'm always down for a friendly, competitive game. Win or lose, I take my wins and I take my L's like a man. It don't bother me if you beat me by 20 and you whip my ass. If you take belt to ass, then you're the better player. But I'm always down for a good challenge. I'm real competitive like that. Okay, I've got all of these sneakers already. So I'm just going to pick the MJs. Okay, I've also got this 90 plus overall premium pack. Let's see what comes out of here. I would go with James Harden, Insano. Sorry that it took me so long to see that. I would go with James Harden. I think the Joker is an okay big. He's pretty good. He's solid. He does his job on the rebounds, on the boards, but I don't know. He wasn't the best big for me. Oh, no money spent. I would go Joker then. Joker, because bigs are always good. Invincible Joker is a PG. I just got Chris Paul out of that pack.
It's Joker.
But yeah, I would pick up Joker because bigs always come in handy. Okay, we just got a pink diamond out of that pack. Let's see who it is. Let's see if this is anything good. Pink diamonds are still good. You could still run some pink diamonds in ShowDown, and you could definitely run pink diamonds in salary cap. Power forward. Who is this? Oh, it's Bobby Portis Jr. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna bore you with all of this. These event packs. I gotta pop these open eventually. I'll do this off camera, but I highly suggest and advise for you guys to complete those challenges and do all of those agendas. It's MT just waiting to be made. It's MT just waiting for you to collect on it. But Dalton, add me on PlayStation Network. I'm Indie2k_, and I will play you in some ShowDown. Let me show you what my team is looking like. And this is my beautiful lineup. I've got Dark Matter SGA, Dark Matter Kawhi, Dark Matter Giannis, 100 Timmy. I got Galaxy Opal Wemby at the 5. He's got 40 legends on him. He's got every single legend you could possibly imagine. I've got Dark Matter Zach LaVine with about 15 legends. I've got Dr. J, Dark Matter King James. I got Dark Matter Akeem with about 25 legends. Dark Matter David Robinson with 20 legends. I have J.R. Smith, Kevin Garnett. That card is way overlooked. And I got Chet in my reserves. So if there's anyone that wants the smoke, I'm bringing the heat. If anybody wants to play any 5v5 ShowDown, but I doubt anybody's going to want to play because anytime I ask anyone or I challenge anyone to some ShowDown, nobody wants to play ShowDown anymore. Nobody wants the smoke. Nobody wants the heat. Oh, it's Dalton. Dalton wants that smoke. Dalton's going to bring that heat. Dalton, send me that friend request. I've been wanting to play Dalton since I met him. I've always heard he's a really good player, and I always like to see where I stack up against other good players, how I stack up against them. So this should be a really good matchup. Really good challenge. Oh my gosh, Dalton. No, it's all good, Dalton. I'll wait for those 17 minutes. It's not a problem. While I'm waiting on Dalton, I'll go check out the auction house.
Can I versus you tonight?
Jacob, I'll play you tonight. Like I said, Jacob, I'm always down for like a friendly, competitive game. I'm always down for a good challenge. And anybody that ever wants to run some 5v5, man, I'm not one of those people that afterwards or like, I'm not one of those toxic people that are going to be talking trash the whole game or talking trash afterwards if I lose or if I win. You know, I'm just down for like a friendly, competitive game. And I'm always looking for a real good challenge because I'm competitive like that. And I like to see how I stack up against the competition. So I always like to know how I'm going to do against other good players. So I'm down. While we're waiting on Dalton, I'm going to look at the auction house because I'm after Dikembe Mutombo. Because I'm really a little bit iffy about Wemby and Chet. And I might sell them. And I really want to pick up Dikembe Mutombo. He looks pretty amazing. Also, there's a few 100s that I'm looking at. They're the really affordable ones. I like the way that 100 overall Patrick Ewing looks, even though everyone says he's trash. I also like the way 100 Clyde Drexler is looking. And they're both only like 500,000 each. And I think for 500,000 MT each, those are some really good, affordable, cheap 100s that you should look to add to your team if you can get them. Okay, let's see how much the Dikembe is going for. The shitty thing is the Dikembe is really expensive right now. Just the base Dikembe is gonna cost you about 500 to 700,000 MT. And I don't want to spend that much on a base Dikembe. I want to get one that has a few legends, at least 15 to 20. Here's one with 15 legends. It's gonna end in about 52 minutes. If I get this one, I would add like 5 more to him. But I'm gonna try to get this one in a little bit. And I think that's like the best one on the market right now. Okay, here's another one that ends in 2 hours. It also has 15 legends. And I always think it's really good to get a card that already has a good amount of legends. It makes getting that player much more worth it. And it makes them more valuable when you resell them.
5v5.
Hector, I'm down to play some 5v5. Send me the invite right now. ND2k underscore. My bad. I'm ready when you're ready. I am down to play anyone. Okay, so we'll be back here like in about an hour, and I'm gonna try to get one of those Dikembe Mutombos. Because this card looks phenomenal. Let's look at his stats real quick while we're waiting on Dalton. He's got a 94 driving layup, a 95 driving dunk, a 95 standing dunk, a 97 close shot, a 94 three-pointer, and a 92 midi. Those numbers look better than Wemby. Those numbers look better than Chet, and those numbers look better than Kareem. So I really want to get this card, but I want to get him for a little bit cheaper. And I may have to wait until Tuesday, because on Tuesday when Super Packs drop, the price of this card should go down tremendously. Like, I'm talking about by half. So I'm just going to wait it out till Tuesday. And I'm going to figure out if I want to keep Wemby and if I want to keep Chet. Because Galaxy Opal Wemby feels a little bit slow on his feet, and Dark Matter Chet feels a little bit weak. So I'm going to see if I'm going to keep those two guys.
I added you.
All right, Hector. Send me the invite and we could play some 5v5, Hector. Okay, Hector, I just accepted it. Send me the invite. Actually, I'll send you the invite. Let me tell you guys, I have a lot of fun. Hey, put it on Pro. Let's put it on Pro. I don't know what online versus is. I don't know what kind of shooting that is, but let's put that on Pro. Hector, can you change that up and put it on Pro? Because that's what it is on ShowDown. But I love playing against people from the chat. I love 5v5.
Online versus is Red ShowDown.
I don't know. I'm just used to Pro. I've never even shot on that. I don't even know what that setting is. I'd rather just put it on Pro. All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are. All right, guys, this is me versus Hector from the chat. Let's see what happens. I want to see what his lineup is looking like.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
Let's see how sweaty this is going to be. He's got Jason Kidd, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, Giannis, and Victor Wembanyama. Hopefully that's not invincible Victor Wembanyama out there. Hector, is that invincible Wemby or is that Opal Wemby? It's like everybody's got the Galaxy Opal Wemby nowadays.
Here's Kidd.
Okay, let's see what kind of player Hector is.
Ooh,
Hector starts the game off with the 3.
Wembanyama is
Okay, that's
deep.
That's the one thing I don't like seeing when people like come out guns a-blazing. Usually people that give me trouble in the game are 3-point shooters, people that are 3-point like hunters, and people that can make the shot really consistently.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for.
Basically, if you have a good 3-ball shooter, he might give me some problems.
And when Benyama throws it down.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows.
Yeah, I wish this Wemby was just a little bit faster.
Here's Wembanyama.
Oh my gosh, he is just shooting right over me with that Wemby. That's his second 3-pointer made.
Got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, Hector is a sniper. This guy is definitely a hooper. Hector, we're gonna have to stay friends because I might need you out there in the park. I need a player like this in the park. I need a teammate like this. Somebody that can, just shoot 3-pointers like he's a sniper out there. Like he's got the scope on.
Is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Wembanyama for 3.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Hector, let me tell you, buddy. I know we just met, Hector. But if you keep shooting lights out like this is going to be a quick game. It's going to be a real quick game for you. You're going to get that quick W. Oh my gosh, Hector is shooting lights out. I think he's missed 1 3-point shot thus far.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I'm going to have to put Hector on the list of people that I don't want to smoke with.
Good defensive focus there from Griffin, not allowing the shooter.
You don't want that smoke with Hector. Trust me, guys.
Picked by Griffin.
Oh my God, and he's got dribbling moves. Okay, Hector, I've seen enough. You must be tier 1, and you are definitely looking elite out here.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Hector is definitely putting belt to ass. He is definitely whooping some ass. He's whooping ass like my name is Kunta Kinte.
Takes it out to Leonard.
And he's playing really good D's, taking away all the 3-pointers from me, that's for sure.
And here
he is not letting me get any 3s up.
From deep, Antetokounmpo.
That was my first 3 of the game. He's playing really good defense.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams.
And he's shooting lights out. I can't get this guy to miss for shit.
We see this kind of exchange more.
And I'm a little bit afraid to guard him because he's got good dribble skills.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way.
Oh my gosh.
Easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the
nice little fast break.
Good things tend to happen.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense.
Hector is bringing the heat over here.
Screen by Duncan.
Trying to find out what's going to work against Hector. But he's really taking the 3s away from me, and he's guarding the paint really good too. Overall, Hector is definitely a good player.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
Takes a lot of 3s, and he makes a lot of 3s.
Separate the shot clock and game time. Down low.
But I've got the game tied up, so he came out swinging. He did land the first blows.
Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering.
But I've got the game tied up finally.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket.
I take that first quarter lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
I was going to say if he makes that, there's no way he had enough time to catch the ball and dunk it. But he's got a great lineup. He's got that Blake Griffin out there. He's got Wemby out there. Hector's got a great team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup.
Not too bad of a first quarter.
And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you,
Good first
when you
quarter,
establish
Hector.
a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Hold on to sweat you, bro. I licked you.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Knicks.
Hector's making this very sweaty. Oh my
Here's
gosh,
Robinson.
man.
Misses the baby
That
hook.
dark matter, not David Robinson. That dark matter, Jason Kidd
Durant
is a
deciding
handful.
where to go with it. From downtown, past a Kid. Fires from way outside. It's
Damn it,
good
you
from
leave him
long
open
range.
for 1 second. You give him a little bit of breathing space, and he's going to fucking take that three and make it.
For kids' confidence. When
You
he's
give this dude
connecting
just a
from
little bit of
outside,
fucking
everything
space,
else
and he takes and makes the
becomes easy.
three.
And here's Elijah for three.
God, I should have made
No
that.
good that time either. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits it from
Damn it, trying to stop
three-point
this guy from making his threes is
range. 8 points
difficult.
for him.
It's
There
not
was a time
easy.
You could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now
That Jason
it's a
Kidd
great
is a
decision,
pest.
and it paid off.
Outside for Robinson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I hate when I'm down in a game. I could be down by 2 points. I act like I'm down by 20. That's how down I get on myself. That's how hard I am on myself when I'm losing.
Wembanyama, a screen. Puts up a three. Oh,
Damn it. I mean, I've got David Robinson lunging towards him, and it says coverage open because he's just shooting over David Robinson like it's nothing.
Huge advantage.
I got to start practicing my threes.
Levine with it. He has yet to score. Lets it go with a three. It's
That should have been in. Slightly early my ass.
The wide open look for Durant. Off target from outside. New York trails by 5. Here's Elijah.
Get the fuck out of here. It took me like 2 attempts to get it to Hakeem Olajuwon, who was wide open.
.156 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, Hector, I could tell you're taking it a little bit easy on me now after that first quarter. I can tell you could pull up for that three anytime I do. Trust me, I know.
Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's
I'm just trying to keep up with you.
Levine for three.
Your three-point shooting is phenomenal.
That is fantastic.
I'm curious to know, Hector, how do you do it at King of the Court each week?
In the league.
I'm guessing you got to be a top 10% every week.
Driven shot is good.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Okay, I've got to make a little bit of a run at this so I can make this a decent game and not just completely embarrass myself out here. Because Hector is killing me.
From outside.
Wow, Giannis makes room.
And if I can't make one final push or one little run, oh my God, Hector, you're unstoppable when it comes to threes. I got to check how many threes has Hector made so far. Because he's putting belt to ass. Hector is now 12 for 18. He is shooting 67% from three-point land. Hector, you're playing amazing, my dude. I'm going to be inviting you to Park all the time. I need somebody like you at Park with me. It'd be a joy to play with you.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's the fast break. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Leonard running the floor.
Just another.
I'm glad if I could just keep this as a 10-point game. That's how good Hector is. When I say Hector's shooting is elite, I'm talking it's elite.
Here's Levine.
This guy, I cannot get this guy to miss for shit.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely.
I think I've made a couple of threes on Fosto, but not enough to keep up with Hector's shooting. Hector's shooting is pretty damn amazing out here.
Picked by Griffin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. The Lakers up by 11. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Yeah, no. Hector is putting belt to ass, and I'm almost done with this ass whooping.
We'll find out if this game becomes
I'm telling you, I'm pretty close to being done with this ass whooping. But GG's, Hector. You're playing a heck of a game. I'm going to make one final run if I can't get this down to single digits.
Here's Levine.
Oh, my God. I can't believe Levine just missed that wide open dunk.
Two-handed jam. Here's Weber. Good.
All right, Hector, that's it. That's game, my dude. That is game. GG's, Hector. You played a great game. One heck of a game. You shot lights out. You are elite, my dude. I'm sure you're tier 1. I'm sure you're top 10% and king of the courts every week. You are definitely out of my league. And GG's. Good win. Hector now goes on the list of players that I want no smoke from. You do not want that. You do not want that smoke from Hector because he brings the heat. Hector is bringing a tank to the gunfight. I'm over there with the pistol, and Hector bought a tank. You know, so you don't want to fuck with Hector. He's gonna bring out a missile launcher, and you're gonna have a knife at the gunfight while he's got a missile launcher on you. He's got his scope on you. He's a sniper. He's a 3-ball hunter. He's a shooter. So GG's, Hector. I got to give you your flowers on that. That was a great game. Okay, Dalton, let me know when you're ready.
2 mix and 2 as your opponents won't have a chance.
Yeah, I've got to add more threes, so I don't take enough threes. But guys, I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to go eat dinner real quick, and then I'm going to be back around like 11:30. I'll be back on. Wait, there's Dalton. He just sent me the game invite. I can't leave now.
You streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay, this may be my second ass whooping of the night. Who knows? I've never played Dalton. I hear he's really good. Dalton, let's put it on 4-minute quarters. 5 minutes is just a bit long. And I'm like ready to go eat. But I'm really excited about playing Dalton. I've known Dalton now throughout the whole year. And he's a really good dude, real positive type of dude. And I've been wanting to play him since the beginning of the year. And I always hear good things about Dalton, that he's a really good player. And I want to see where do I stack up against some of the people from the community. Now let's check out what Dalton's team is looking like. I'm sure he's got a stacked team. Dalton is a big money spender. Dalton Smith, 23. Okay, Hector was pretty damn difficult. He was a major sweat and tryhard. Hopefully this isn't as bad.
Wins the tip. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, Dalton is definitely playing good defense right out the gate.
Even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
I always hate those first few possessions where you're trying to, fill a person out, fill out an opponent, see what he's made of.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Elijah, do me a favor.
Gives
Plug
the
in that
team
phone.
such a great element, having a one guard who can get to
Appreciate
the
it.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Dalton is not messing
Have a hard
around when
time
it comes to
shaking that one
defense.
off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Leonard.
Well, the wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Inside. And to Tacumbo. And Giannis.
I knew I lost track of somebody on defense over
I think
there.
Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Kick out to Giannis. Pass to Wembanyama. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for New York.
Oh my God, I can't believe I blew that shot.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
Nice shot, Dalton.
Good, Duncan.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
And their post play has been really solid.
Really, pretty tough game so far. Just as sweaty as the game with Hector, just in a different way.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Wembanyama.
Should have taken advantage of that.
And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
New York trails by 4.
That's great.
Giannis outside. .56 seconds left to play in the first. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It's pretty good focus. Giannis gets in there. Tough to rattle him a little bit. I don't know if he even saw that guy. Superb concentration.
Pass to Duncan. To the paint.
Damn it.
And the dunk by
I saw that coming and I saw that switch happening. I just couldn't stop it.
Doncic.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Duncan outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here are the Wildcats. Irving for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the left side wing. Here's Wembanyama.
Wow, he blocked that with fucking Luka. 4-point game. Good first quarter, Dalton. It was tough trying to fill him out. I couldn't tell what kind of game he was trying to play. Still searching for that weakness in this game.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Nashville.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really
Get out of here. That dark matter Luke is surprising the fuck out of me.
Unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now the Knicks on the break. Leonard forces it through inside.
Kawhi like
Okay, 2-point game. I just got to stick with this.
Outside Irving. Screen by Duncan. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's
No
Irving
way.
picking up the assist.
I saw that he was going to Wemby, and I was trying to put my hands up quicker, but I didn't get them up on time.
Big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Oh, and he went
Just
for
need
the
a fucking good
two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Wembanyama. Duncan outside. Pass to Giannis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Where is the defender on that? Can't believe in Dalton open for threes like that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama.
1 point game.
Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so New York calls timeout there first. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball.
Okay, I got to put my bench in because Dalton is giving me a hard fucking time.
Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
All right, it's a 1 point game. Dalton is making this pretty tough. Another fucking sweat fest. It's just how I like to start my day, and it's just how I like my games. It's the way I like my women, sweaty.
2 minutes now.
Let's see if I can get this dub.
And Levine, here we go. Ron right side to the middle. And Embiid with the block.
Good block, Dalton. Really good defense.
From the big fella.
Dalton has been playing A+ defense, that's for sure. He has taken it to me.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Olajuwon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Olajuwon.
I finally took the lead on Dalton. It's the first lead I've gotten all game.
Repeatedly probed inside in the first.
He's really making me work for this win. I don't know why the computer would foul in that situation. I really don't. I think it's Ray Allen. Who is it going to the hoop over there? But there's no reason to foul. It's Gary Payton. I think Gary Payton's like 6'2", 6'3". Give a 7-footer. There's no reason for you to foul.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Oh, going over the top. Levine putting his hops on display.
Dalton is not making it easy to score at all and having to work on defense like a motherfucker.
Here's Embiid. Nashville passing it around.
It's like it's as if David Robinson, the Admiral, was not even standing there.
Defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there. Straight power. James in the post. Kick out to Levine. The three. And the three ball is good.
Dalton, don't leave me open like that, Dalton. I ain't scared to shoot. I'm just not the best B-point shooter, but I'll take it. Yep, I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were setting me up for that. I don't know why I didn't just fucking guard the two and, guard the three. Who cares if you take a two?
Yeah, both teams
good shot, man. Good play. Way to tie up the game.
Take advantage from distance.
James on the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon.
That should have been in. Come on, man. On weak coverage. Fucking ass.
On the wing, Payton. And that'll do it for the first half.
That was an excellent first half, Dalton. Excellent. That was a really tough first half.
We've got second half action for
Yo, guys, thanks for getting me to 10 likes. I really appreciate that. Yo, what's good, mainstream? I'm just having a real sweaty game against Dalton. Trying to lock in and win this game. It's not making it easy for me, that's for sure.
And so Peyton will bring it up for the Wildcats.
But thanks for stopping through, Mainstream. I appreciate that.
Now Peyton defending. Robinson drives in and finished off by Robinson.
This game has been back and forth the whole fucking way.
From Robinson, when he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
To the inside. Embiid throws it down.
Can't stop the fucking inside, man.
Easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics.
That Dr. J card is still elite. I love that Dr. J card. The two best dark matter shooting guards in the game is Dr. J and Kawhi. I still can't decide who's better. I'm going to give the slight edge to Kawhi. That's why he starts for me. But I love this Dr. J card. It's one of my favorites of the whole year. Until he missed that free throw.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
There's Levine. Count the
Ooh, that Zach LaVine is so tough. I want to say that Zach LaVine. I want to say he's a top 3 dark matter shooting guard. Magic, SGA, Magic, and then Zach LaVine are my top 3 dark matter shooting guards. And he makes the free throw.
And about a minute of action.
3:07 left in the third.
Nashville trails by 5. Outside Roy. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I can't stop Dalton and his 3-point shooting. Gonna have to try to match that.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
That's green.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get.
But thanks for swinging through, Mainstream. I appreciate you hanging out like always, my dude.
It creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the refs attention.
There's no fucking way he missed that shit.
Play with it. He's picked up by James. Out to the right wing.
Good play. Good play, Dalton.
And again, it's Nashville from deep.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Here's LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man.
LeBron has got to come through in those kind of moments. He's got to put on his big boy pants.
Than they did on that trip.
Pass to Embiid. Inside, Elijah Wan.
I could have sworn that Embiid was in the lane for like fucking 4 seconds. I was just waiting on that 3-second call that never happened.
He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Down low.
I don't know what's going on with my team defense, but David Robinson did nothing over there. I don't know if he was fucking sleeping or fucking high.
Of his movement, jaw dropping.
And on the way from Irving.
That should have been in slightly early, my fucking ass.
With it. They trail by 1. Here's Roy.
Yep.
That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. The boys got 5 points now this quarter.
This is pissing me off that I can't break away from Dalton. I can't, like, I had a little 5-point lead, but that wasn't much. It wasn't any kind of a cushion.
The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I feel like those 2 shots I missed with Dr. J, I would have made those with Kawhi, but he wasn't in the game. Can't complain. Dalton's up by 1. Good thing I don't fucking wager on these games, because I would be too fucking high-strung for wagers.
Giannis right side.
I don't know why Kawhi didn't just stay at the three-point line.
A three from Leonard.
Slightly late. I knew that was late.
And here's
My shooting has been off all fucking day.
Pass to Roy. Now Peyton.
It's costing me this fucking game right here, right now.
Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Here's Elijah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Converting.
You play good defense for 24 seconds, and that's what you get.
Floor here tonight, not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
I recognize all the paint sitting that Dalton's doing. I know he's waiting for me to come in the paint. It's just that I got to start hitting my threes.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks miss again.
I felt like I had that, and then just it being so slow threw me off.
Goes up on the wing, and it falls over the rim.
Oh, man. Now I'm getting a little pissed off.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game.
All right, that's the end of the third.
The third quarter comes to a close.
I'm down by 5.
Nashville out in front. They finish.
Yo, what up, mozzarella sticks?
With a massive 16.
I'm in the middle of another sweaty game. This time I'm playing Dalton. He's up by 5. It's been a back and forth game. I was up by 5. Now he's up by 5.
This has been a great contest.
Trying to get this win.
I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. New York trails by 5. Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama with it. 14 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Duncan outside. It's tipped. Nashville passing it around. Sweet move.
Damn it.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
First team foul. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
I don't know why I'm playing 5 out and no one is staying at the three-point line.
Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, 3 ball.
That Wemby is so nice. 3 minutes, it's a 4-point game. I got to fucking get back in this and lock in.
Because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Just not making my threes right. Oh. And Dalton is making every three. I just got to fucking guard them.
Got the lead back up to 7 now for Nashville. Takes it out to Leonard. Over Irving. The putback.
5-point game, 2 minutes left.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Takes it out to Leonard.
Dalton, I'm going to want a rematch on this eventually because I feel like it was a pretty close game, but a little bit of a filling out process.
Of the fourth quarter gone now. The shot by Antetokounmpo.
You shot really good from 3. I shot pretty bad in this game. I feel like I could have shot a little bit better from 3-point land.
On the catch and shoot jumper, you like that kind of flow from him.
Damn it, man.
And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And the fans,
you know, I can't do anything, and my team isn't going to help me play some fucking defense. Somebody's got to pick them up or stick with them. It can't be like leave Wemby completely the fuck open.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the
Still a 5-point game. There's a minute 40 left in the game.
Work there on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama, no good.
I don't know why Wemby's acting like he's so tired. I've been resting him the whole fucking game.
Takes the assist and lays it in.
3-point game with 1:36 left.
And 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
But Wemby's over here acting like he's dying and shit. Motherfucker's got 40 legends on him. He's acting like he's dying out here.
Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming.
75. He's already on a fucking 75
It's on
fatigue.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Giannis outside. Giannis drives. Look at that.
3-point game with a minute left.
He knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity.
That Luka is way better than I thought he was going to be.
Pass to Doncic. Lock at 6.
Damn it, man. A little slip up on defense.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one. And how about the killer cool?
3-point game, 50 seconds left.
Put the team on his back.
Wish I was on the other end of things right now, but I am down by 3.
Time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Giannis.
Come on, Giannis. You got fucking Dr. J on you. You got to make that shit. You're fucking twice his height.
With the ball. Outguarded by Giannis.
Nice 3, Dalton. That just got you the game.
With the bucket.
I can't believe that fucking last shot with Giannis, man.
When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Alexander
Couldn't make a wide open fucking 3.
So they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so
You got this, Dalton. You shot some good shots, and I missed some wide opens that I should have made.
Talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit, and
Now I fucking make them.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth.
That Luka surprised the crap out of me. I might want to get that Luka.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won.
That Luka was real nice for a dark matter.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Olajuwon. Front pass the arc. Nails the tray.
Now I'm making every fucking 3 in the book. I should have been taking them way early in this game, but
It's stolen by Alexander. The Knicks call. What coach wants to do here.
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a...
yeah, Dalton's making some tough shots on mozzarella sticks.
Make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
I should have been playing better defense.
I used to play high risk, but I kept losing to people using normal risk, so I switched.
Dalton, I don't even play on high risk. I play on normal or low risk. Wow, man.
3 and nothing.
I couldn't even fucking inbound the ball.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
I didn't have enough time to inbound it and then walk up to that 3-point line. GG's, Dalton. If you want to rematch it, Dalton, give me 10 minutes and I'll definitely rematch that shit.
So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not
I
everybody
definitely
can
want to
keep their
rematch this
composure at
one.
the line in such a big situation.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to
Give me a second. I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be back, guys. And if Dalton, if you want to rematch this, that was such a good game. I definitely want to rematch it. It was a really close game.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
But give me a second, guys.
For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Hey Dalton, we can rematch that whenever you want, my dude. I'm sure you're busy. But GG's, it was a great game. Really good, close game. I felt like I had it a couple of times. I felt like I couldn't break away. I couldn't really develop a good lead. I think my biggest lead in the game was 5, and then you took the 5-point lead, and then it was back and forth. And at the end, there was a few shots that I should have made that I was completely wide open, and I should have been taking more threes. But it was a close game. We definitely got to rematch that. I'm gonna take a little break, guys, eat some dinner, and then I'll be back in like an hour. Peace out, guys. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Really appreciate it. Damn it. I lost that close fucking game.